You're probably familiar with that stressful feeling when a word is on the tip of your tongue and you just can't seem to remember it. It can range from a simple stutter to a complete inability to convert your thought into a meaningful word or sentence. Unfortunately, certain brain injuries and diseases can make us feel this way most of the time. These disorders, related to the damage in speech comprehension and production, are universally called aphasias. In order to avoid an aphasic experience on your anatomy exam, today's tutorial is going to help you learn about the basic structures of the central nervous system that are in charge of understanding and delivering speech. In the second half of this video, we're going to talk about aphasia and its types, causes, clinical presentation, and treatment. So let's get down to business. First, we're going to take a look at the brain areas that are collectively known as Broca's area, which is named after the French physician Paul Broca. Broca's area consists of Brodmann areas 44 and 45. This area is found in the frontal lobe of the dominant cerebral hemisphere and is involved in speech production, language comprehension, and speech-related gestures. Next, we have Brodmann area 22, which is also known as the secondary auditory cortex. In the dominant hemisphere, this contains Wernicke's area, which is named after the German physician Karl Wernicke, and is involved in language comprehension. Now that we're familiar with the key brain areas, let's get clinical. As we previously mentioned, our focus today will be on aphasia, which is when a person has difficulty with their language or speech. Aphasia is usually caused by a stroke or brain injury and therefore usually has a sudden onset. We're going to talk about two types of aphasia today: Broca's aphasia and Wernicke's aphasia. Broca's aphasia is also known as expressive aphasia, and as the name suggests, individuals with this condition struggle with expressing themselves. It is caused by damage to Broca's area, which is made up of Brodmann areas 44 and 45. People with Broca's aphasia know what they want to say, but they struggle to find the words, which can result in slow and halting speech. However, their language comprehension is relatively preserved. Whereas Wernicke's aphasia, also known as receptive aphasia, involves difficulty understanding language. It is caused by damage to Wernicke's area, which is found in Brodmann area 22. These individuals can speak easily, but the words they use don't always make sense. They may also add non-existent words to their sentences and become confused when others don't understand them. Speech and language therapy is the main mode of treatment for people with aphasia. This aims to restore some of the individual's ability to communicate, as well as providing alternative methods of communication if required. For example, patients may find that they can communicate by singing instead of talking, as it uses a different area of our brain. That brings us to the end of this tutorial. But don't let your learning stop there. Visit Kenhub.com, where you can read interesting articles, test your knowledge with challenging quizzes, explore our atlas with beautiful anatomical images, or watch more video tutorials like this one. Yes, you'll find everything you need to master anatomy in no time. Go on, click the button. You know you want to.